body has sworn in 9 new resident electoral commissioner out of 10.
Hey Tracy, welcome. This is not quick, sharp. I say what? We gotta talk. I'm sorry, guys. I say hey. INEC T-Pain don't swear in newly appointed commissioners. Are you people aware? Are you people aware of this? Greetings, my sister. Welcome, my darling. Welcome. Oh, I say no. I can't wait. I cannot wait till later. Hold on. Oh, we'll play this video together. I say what? What is going on? See, I read something from Chidi Odinkalu. I go read them again with Una right now. These newly appointed commissioners, for me, oh, do you understand? Oh, na yimu. Now the people, now Nigerians go decide how they want them. This man just swear in people when he no say go benefit them. It's not for you. Moon are not they carry the way. Moon not they carry the way. They are not, those newly appointed commissioners are not for the good of Nigerians. They are there to do the bidding of their paymaster, Bat and his goons. That is what they are there for. Okay? So, and then I also, this is as an aside though, waiting that they call this man, Wike don't come out. He say, he whether na demand I want talk, or whether na one I want talk, I don't know the right word to use. He say, may PDP select Southern leader. If they not select Southern leader, another wahala, na him go bring come. All right? So we'll quickly listen to this video really quickly. Then we'll go talk small and then come back later. Oh, sorry, no volume.
Out of 10 that were successfully screened by the Parliament, Chairman of the body tasked the commissioners to fulfill the obligations.
Una let me know.
Partisan and represent the body in the states where they will be posted to. Amadine Uye reports.
In attendance with friends and families were 9 out of the 10 resident electoral commissioners screened by Nigeria's parliament. The chairman of the electoral body urged the commissioners to fulfill obligations expected of them, saying they represent the commission in the states they will be posted to. He highlighted several expectations from the regs, urging them to diligently fulfill them.
I urge you not to engage.
When I hear waiting talk, pay attention. No, he said they've been appointed to fulfill the whatever the commission asked them to do. Please, Nigerians, pay attention. These people are not for you. They are not appointing them for you to benefit you, to do the right thing. They are appointed for the commission. Okay?
In a puerile debate that adds no value to your work.
Bam, Tracy, thank you.
Tradition of regular consultations with critical stakeholders. You must always be very firm in ensuring fairness and transparency to all. That you must at all times be guided by the electoral legal framework, the code of conduct for resident electoral commissioners, and your good conscience. You must also work closely with your field officers in the state, listening to their wise counsel, but always providing supervision.
He further urged them to act responsibly, saying they will be held accountable for any failure in their duties.
I must warn you to understand and operate within the limits of your delegated powers and responsibilities. Indeed, we will hold you accountable for your actions and inactions. Manage your personnel as well as the extremely limited resources at your disposal very well.
The representative of the commissioners assured the body that they will act with the highest sense of responsibility and decency, fulfilling their responsibilities devoid of partisanship.
We pledge to be loyal to this oath and commit ourselves to high ethical and professional standards, discipline and hard work for the achievement of the vision and mission of the Commission. We will be firm, fair, impartial and non-partisan to all political parties, all political actors, and act respectfully and decorously towards all electoral stakeholders.
The chairman of the electoral body informed the commissioners that none of them will serve in their states of origin. Amadin Uyi, reporting for News Central.
Tracy, that made me like you. That made the brainwave is brainwaving. These people are just distractions. That's why I came here, to be honest, just to add my 2 tingelen, small this thing, small 10 cents. I mean, a 10 kobo when I get. You know, say I don't know too much. You understand? I not be PhD, I not be professor, anything like that. The small native intelligence when I get now, I bring come here today. So anybody when like me, take come. My native intelligence, they tell me, say, these people, they are on a long thing. They are just coming to play you. Now, distraction. They are coming, this one are just to show, to make believe, to make you feel like, oh, they are doing something. They are appointing new electoral commissions for whose benefit? It's not for you. Certainly not for you. As a Nigerian, no this and no peace. This is just a distraction. Focus on what you need to be focusing on. They are just trying to bamboozle you and use propaganda. This is it. Why are they doing it? He's coming out and saying, oh, he's saying people, there should be integrity, there should be this, there should. You and I know there's no integrity, there will not be integrity. As far as these people are there. See that woman that is saying, you know, they will not be partisan, they will not. You and I know it's a lie. INEC is APC. APC is INEC. Whatever they are telling you, do not take it with a time. Don't even take it at all. Focus on your focus. Nigeria needs to change for the good. These commissioners are not there for your interest. Ignore the fact that they are telling you, oh, they are not going to represent their the state they come from. Na lie, obi, na lie. Other one are to gaslight you. They've already positioned them, right? They go put them for different places, quite all right, right? But they go give them instruction on what to do, on how to thief the mandate of the people. Una remember, say they tossing a paper, they want revert to. They position these people intentionally, not before you. Not go get carried away. Now maybe as make I can't shout. Me una know they carry the way as Nigerians. All this one are distraction. All those INEC commissioners, they are not there for you. They are not there for you. I repeat, they are not there for you, Nigerians. Focus on your focus. Make sure that you keep your eye on the ball. These people know that your power is subduing them. They are afraid. They know that Tinubu, T-Pain is going to be a one-term goddamn president. They know, they see the anger. They can feel the vibration of the anger in the atmosphere. Guess what? They are looking for a way to make it seem like they are working on something. They ain't working on jack. Do not fall for it. It's all a lie. Now, fabu. Lie upon lie. Kene, welcome. Bam. Thank you. Instead of governance, they are politicking. Is this the time for them to be politicking? Are they not supposed to be securing people's lives? How many people they buy again yesterday? How many they buy the day before? Even today, now, they don't buy join. Why are they not busy trying to fix that? Why are they not swearing in people that will actually go and do the work to stop the insecurity in the country? Why are you politicking? We have 2 more years. You have nothing to show for it, but you are busy. APC is busy propagandizing. I be they think they speak the English. Nana, they speak the English. Mona, correct me if you're not correct. If you're not correct. They use propaganda up and down. They say the citizens not they fall for the propaganda again. Tracy, thank you. One-term president. They are shaking. All this is you're seeing is as a result of fear. Not because they are trying to put anything in place. Fashi. Their reaction is fear-based. They are trying to distract you to get you off track. They know that your head is correcting. Your head is correcting. You are receiving information. Now it's becoming clearer and clearer. With the likes of Brahim Traore and all the things that are happening, your eyes are opening. They are looking for ways to quickly put everything on that so that people will not know. That's why they are coming. It's a lie. It's all propaganda. They just come to dance for their employees, for their puppet, for their masters. That's what they came to do. This is a dance. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Oh, it's a dance. They all can't do all this dance for their employers. Say this, okay. Hey, by the way, we're trying to do this. Now lie. Nigerians, it is a lie. Okay, now we now not say that they do 30-day INEC, 30-day fixed INEC challenge. Okay, this Peter Aka guy, he's doing the best he can, right? He's doing what he can. He respond to BAT. He respond to BAT message. Make I do this thing for now. He say, any appointment by the APC, abemona double tap the screen, oh, as soon as they enter, abemona they double tap for me, oh. Any appointment by the APC government for INEC without a total reform of INEC Nigeria is only setting up of the official rigging machine. Now they hear rigging machine for the ruling party. Fellow Nigerians, what? Wake up and demand for electoral reform, fix INEC, no electoral reform, no election. Una dey hear, that's what Peter came out to say. All right? So, let me quickly go to Professor Odinkalu. Professor Odinkalu had something to say. All right? Let me see. I think this Peter guy, there was a video he did, I think, that I want to also share with you guys. This is very important too. Very, very important. Let me play this video for you. 1 second. Una no verse for me.
Petition. All right, fellow Nigerians, I just say make I inform una as.
Welcome, Uduli. Sorry, the masses are not with the people. Don't open eyes. Yeah, good. We need to be hearing that more often. Hello, Becky. Welcome, guys.
Una see we don't drop petition for electoral reform for office of Senate President and Honorable Speaker. And then we also call the attention of Senator Ireti Kingibe. She responded yesterday, we go meet and we give her the copy of the petition. But my dear Nigerian youth, especially the youth, I just want to let you know, say, see, for this country, Nigeria, to get better, the people, the powers who don't hold Nigeria down for years and decades of years, they're not going to hand over leadership to us. We must come together and decide that we want this country to be better. We must move from just talking and complaining as they talk for social media and back it up with action. That petition when we hand over to Senator Ireti is just one senator. She's one out of only 4 women. In fact, one of the women, there's suspension. Out of that, again, she's in the Labour Party, which is minority. But she's also member of Senate Committee on Electoral Reform. That is why it's been very important, say, I call her attention to receive that petition so that she go table and before the committee and also raise it with the Senate President. Because, see, let me tell you, a lot of people don't they ask me what is in the petition, waiting there the petition where we carry go. Nothing they new for that petition where Senate never hear before. It is to make transmission of results mandatory by INEC. Because if you read INEC Electoral Act of 2022 and INEC guidelines, everything leave them to the decision of INEC on how to conduct the election. It was basically manual election with option of electronic. Meanwhile, INEC deceived Nigerians saying they be need money to carry out electronic. That is why Buhari give them 313 billion to conduct that election. Yet INEC decides say server no work. So that server, it must be protected. Nigerian youth fit build server if there is no money for government to build them.
Bam.
They no go reach that how many billion where INEC collect. The transmission of results
must be mandatory, and they must have a transparent process where we say all of us go fit verify. So make I tell you now, the petition on its own, without any pressure and backup, nothing go change. The only difference with the petition when we don't carry go under the umbrella body of Nigerian Electoral Reform Coalition, the only difference will go happen now if Nigerians decide to mount the necessary pressure. So for these 30 days, because the 30 days countdown don't start from the day when we go drop the petition, which is on Friday, the 30 days go elapse by 6th of June. Within these 30 days, we go make flyers. If you be graphic designer, please reach out. We go make flyers. By the 15th day, we go pay another advocacy solidarity visit to the National Assembly so that the senators, they go know. And then from tomorrow, every relevant person pertaining to this INEC and electoral reform will be mentioned. Every leader in Nigeria, I go begin to call una out one after the other. Beginning also with the Senate Committee Chairman on Electoral Reform, that is former Governor of Plateau State, Senator Simon Bako Lalong. And the former chairman of that committee, the senator representing Oyo South, that is Senator Sharafadin Abiodun Ali. Senators, Nigerian youth, we know they fight government. We know they do trouble. We do not need bloodshed. The only thing we need is free, fair, and credible elections. Who is afraid of free and fair elections for Nigeria? President Tinubu is the Jagaban of Lagos. He's the former governor, former senator, former APC national leader. He's a popular man. Every politician in Nigeria hold in own territory. Now who they fear free and fair election? When APC boys and people where they social media, where once you see electoral reform, you go start to they cry, you want to shed blood, you want to jump, knock your head for fence. Why would they fear the word free and fair election? Say when I think say if there is free and fair election, person no go win. As long as they continue to try not to give that free and fair election, Nigerians, now there we must insist. Make nobody tell you say everything is okay with Nigeria's election. If there is just one example why I go give you, look at Rivers State. In 2015, Goodluck Jonathan versus Buhari, Jonathan won that state by 1.4 million votes. 2019, Buhari versus Atiku. Atiku win Rivers State by more than about 473,000 votes. Fast forward to 2023. According to INEC, they say Obi Winam with less than 300,000, about 200 and something thousand. Tinubu comes second with about 100 and something thousand. My people, share the people where they vote for Rivers State, that they increase or that they shrink with time. Ask yourself the question, if to say the former governor of Rivers State, Wike be the PDP presidential candidate, share another person party for win Rivers State. So the winning of the state depend on certain powers. It is that structure of criminality Nigerians must dismantle. You must pay attention to it. That is why everybody they defect, they go one party, defect, go one party. On a normal day, why we go they fear if one person go one party? It is because they bank on a structure, the thing where they call structure, it is a structure of criminality. If not, if INEC they work well, no matter whether 36 governors they any party, the people will vote how they need to vote and a leader will emerge. I beg you Nigerians, for these 30 days and until 2027, no matter the distraction, focus on INEC, tweet, retweet, comment. Anybody where they call out, tag them. We must mount on this electoral reform. If not, this petition on its own will be useless. Senate not waiting to do. Nigerians must decide to put the pressure. Nobody go give us this country for us to make them better on a platter of gold. We must wake up and decide that we want Nigeria to be good. In no go days, all this one where they talk, why they do so, make I tell you, it will not be easy, but I believe that if God is with us, there is nobody that will be against us. There is nothing that we cannot overcome. And me, Peter, I don't determine. God sparing my life, I know go one wake up a day after election 2027 and see say there was something I could have done that I refuse to do. Let me do everything I can. At the end, even if we no succeed, but let it be that I did my best. So this is the moving forward. From tomorrow, you will hear more. I just say make I update you now. The petition soft copy go day online. We go form group. Everybody go know the thing way as it they go on. But just know that the most important thing is our pressure and our collective action. Don't be distracted. Stay focused upon this INEC and electoral reform. We pin here and we mount. God bless you. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Okay. So this is very good. I support this guy in what he's doing. I support whoever is doing the real work for us to get the real results. That's all I'm supporting. That 30, this is his own way of protest. This is his own activism. So wetin we need to do na to support am. Na to support am, retweet, do wetin you need to do. If you get resources, if you get money when you want give am so that they go Abuja or whatever you want to contribute, you reach out to him directly and contribute. Because when we not pretend, this upcoming election is consequential. And this is why APC people, they come out there, they tell you, say, they just nominate or swear in new commissioners. You know the new commissioners, where they're swearing, they are not swearing them in for you. It is not for you, Nigerians. It is for them. It is to do their bidding. They will position them in different states with state apparatus to make sure they complete their bidding. Do not be carried away. Do not be distracted. As a Nigerian, shine your eye. Let me play the next video.
Balagobo report.
They are in the street protesting.
Youth advocate Peter Aka reminded the audience that INEC, as the electoral umpire, must be the first institution held accountable for ensuring fair elections.
So that electoral process is our first point of accountability. Imagine if President Tinubu knows that if he fails to deliver, he said in 2023, he said, if I don't give you constant light, vote me out. Do you believe that this same system of INEC will vote Tinubu out if he fails to give you NEPA?
As Nigeria inches closer to 2027, the question remains, will lawmakers act? Morno Balagobo reporting.
It's not a question of will lawmakers act. As the people, you need to demand. This is what he's talking about. We need to demand that they act. We need to force their hands, since that's what we are left with. You know? So anyway, let me go to Professor Odinkalo. Let me read what he had to say, because I think he's kind of what's it called? On the position of the judiciary, which makes sense because everything rests with the judiciary. He says here, if you believe that you will achieve any of this right now, okay, through your electoral reform, then I would also have you believe that I have a functioning deep freezer for you, kept with Lucifer in the pits of hell. So he does not believe that they are going to pass any new reforms. He doesn't believe in this electoral reform. All right. Now, he's funny though. The man gets sense of humor. Baje. Hold on. I regret to disappoint you, but I will not join in any conversation of electoral reform. Michael, welcome. In Nigeria, under current conditions, what exactly is wrong with the Electoral Act of 2023? The judges gutted it. They will do the same to the next. What you need to reform is not election, it's the judges and the SANs. So now the question is, who is now going to take that part of protesting, activism on the part of the judges? That is the real question. Whose job is that? I would think it's the lawyers. Because the lawyers know how they would approach with the verbiage and demand for a reform, or for judges to step down, or for SANs to exclude themselves from anything elections. So now who be the lawyer now, or the judge, or the SAN that will now carry that responsibility? That is the real question now. He goes further. By the way, with whom will I push these electoral reforms? The opposition parties that have abdicated, or with whom? Under the watch of Labour Party and the PDP, an official APC now has enough in the National Assembly to amend the Constitution and give BAT tenure extension. As bad as official APC have been in government, PDP and Labour Party have been worse in opposition. Every democracy with a chance needs an opposition. In Nigeria, these do not exist. How could Nigerian government declare unlawful SOE, state of emergency, in Rivers State without protest or incident in the National Assembly? As if the defections, both explicit and implicit, from the opposition were not bad enough, it's also the case that both INEC and the judiciary have also officially defected. Una de ye? INEC and judiciary have also defected into the APC. So what makes you think that your electoral reform will produce anything good? This is sobering. We'll all assume that reform means better. That's the way folks assume that Buhari's change meant change for the better. We don't seem to have learned any lessons. There is nothing so bad with elections in Nigeria that proper management and a less crooked judiciary cannot fix. So regrettably, I could not possibly participate in Senator Nadi Usman's electoral reform thingy. The opposition parties have been worse than abysmal. They've been worse than dismal and abysmal. It is less than 2 years to the next election. They are relying on the vile little man, El Rufai, to mastermind body bags. Hello? Let he who have ear say, do what? Yeah. Let me take that again. They are relying on the vile little man, El Rufai, to mastermind body bags. One more thing. In Nigeria Decides 2023, Atiku ran away from campaigning in Rivers because of Wike backed. In 2025, Peter Obi has run away from visiting Benue State because the renegade priest who runs the state backed. How can you do electoral reform with politicians who lack balls? People should stop yielding to things designed to demobilize them, or to people who simply cannot show that they are willing to do what is needed. Speaking of electoral reform in these conditions is avoidance. You and I, in our lucid moments, know what needs to change. It's not law, it's balls. Hey! So he corrected. He had said Electoral Act 2023, but it's actually the Electoral Act 2022. Inibehe responded to him. Only a revolution can bring the desired change in Nigeria. The opposition is as irresponsible as the ruling party. Our institutions have been compromised. Tell me that is not sobering. I go wait. So the real question now is, which lawyers, who are the sons that will lead this activism in the judiciary? That's what we really need. If Professor Odinkalu says, and I've heard this before, he's not the only one that has said there's nothing wrong with the electoral laws that we have. It is in ensuring that it is adhered to. Who are the people with the balls? Hi, Rich. Welcome. Let me play a short video. He was talking about the Selectorate. It's a book. Apparently, he just wrote a book called the Selectorate. Okay? That they select people given for Nigeria. Okay, here it says, Elections should be decided by the people, but in Nigeria, judges have increasingly assumed the role of kingmakers.
You see, lawyers like to speak about judicial power
I
in
dey come,
terms
Mona dey
of
listen. I dey come.
jurisdiction of courts, what courts can do, and the doctrine and decisions that they make. And in Nigeria, that's been the stock in trade of what we do, what we study in the law schools. What we don't do well is look at judicial power as the insertion of courts and judges into decision making as to who rules us, how our votes count, and how our country is governed. And in that sense, judicial power is actually not just about the doctrine and jurisprudence of the courts, but really about the things that occur beyond and before the courts exercise jurisdiction, and the interests that define how the courts then come out after they have assumed jurisdiction and chosen to exercise it. And that has never really been part of what we discuss in our studies of the legal system, largely because we are thought to believe that judges are some kinds of saints that come from outer space and nothing they do implicates anything other than what you see in court, which every one of us knows is not true. And if you noticed, since about 2003, progressively, most of our elections are no longer decided by the people, they're decided by the courts. And that has got tremendous implications for the nature of not just of politics, but also of judicial office and judicial independence. In terms of political office, it means that the promise of the Constitution that the people are sovereign has been eviscerated. In terms of judicial appointments, it means that the politicians are now more impressed by and interested in who gets appointed because they know that ultimately their pathway to office depends not on the people, but on the judges. That also then means that judicial independence and judicial office has become a site of contest, not merely in terms of whether or not we get suitable people there, increasingly we don't, but because that is the way politicians guarantee themselves that they get to office. And this is what I try to do in my new book, which is titled The Selectorate. And selectorate theory, of course, emerged in the aftermath of the collapse of the Berlin Wall to describe how elites in transitional societies manage access to power and retention of power. I do not address this in the Nigerian context by way of theorization. This is meant to be a narrative, a narration of how the emergence of a judicial selectorate has evolved in Nigeria and how that judicial selectorate has methodically been set up to topple the people and set themselves up as judicial sovereigns, determining who wins and loses and who rules the country, and why this is very dangerous for Nigerians. And the story begins from the Lancaster House negotiations from around 1953-54 and continues until date and is ongoing. And I mean through this to actually catalyze a conversation amongst citizens as to how what we want for a country. If we want a country run by judges and politicians and their sons and daughters and mistresses and girlfriends and boyfriends, or whether we want a country that belongs to everyone who comes from it and who lives in it and who descends from it, in which all of us can decide who rules us and on what platform. That's a conversation that's important. That's a debate that's essential to the future of our country and whether or not our children have a different kind of country and a promising kind of country to live in. And ultimately, it's a conversation that's going to shape and frame everything about whether Nigeria succeeds or fails as an experiment in coexistence. And I invite you into a conversation that I hope we all can engage in together about the kind of country we want to have, but also, quite honestly, about the kind of legal profession that we choose to build for our country. And I look forward to getting involved in that conversation. It's a contact sport. Welcome.
Okay. When I hear him, he makes a lot of sense. Okay, now this is way past. He's talking about having a conversation about it, about the type of judiciary that we need to be seeing, and what what they ought to be doing. Right. The real question now is, who is going to be the person of action within the judiciary that will carry this forward? That is the question now, because whether we like it or not, Peter Aka is doing what he feels is the right thing. And of course, every law, there's always room for improvement. Okay? If Peter Aka says, you know what, we need more laws, we need to ensure that there'll be no cheating, we all those loopholes where they cheat, ensuring that we are receiving as they are voting, people are seeing it, there's nothing wrong with that. Since Professor Ondikalo is talking about the legal profession itself, because it is the judges who have now made themselves kingmakers, because they give them plenty money. So when they collect, they say to hell with every other person, as long as me and my family are okay. Now who go stand for front now and be counted like Peter Aka has just done? And it's about time. And I keep saying, the lawyers in Nigeria, I don't know what you people are doing lawyering for. Your court systems are a wreck, train wreck. Is it not time for you amongst yourself within the lawyers to come out and say we demand change? Because this is embarrassing. Your legal system is zero. Madam Esther, welcome. Oh, my sister, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you. It's zero. We say we go do election, finish your concert, you go to court. Which person you they go meet for court? They have positioned their BFFs, their girlfriends, you heard it, their mistresses as judges and magistrates. What hope do you have as a Nigerian, as a common Nigerian? What hope? The highest bidder now they win case for Nigeria. Not be you. You the commoner. Then you now the highest. Do you have the money to go and fight any case in Nigeria? And even with that, the judgments are always filled with errors. Because some of the people, when they put for there, allegedly, they're not even they complete the law school. Some of them not even, they just give them, just push them. So far they be their children. Even if they write their only their name for exam, they go push the enter. Allegedly. Allegedly. I hear say jam. Some children when they take jam now. I don't see how many videos now when it don't come out of people saying that jam need to be transparent and provide how they arrive at the scores when they give them. A lot of videos are coming out. I don't know. Me don't talk am before. I said the only thing when go fit make Nigeria work. Now I may we just start everything over again. And I know what I mean. But another part of me, they think we don't lose too many people already. We don't need anybody we don't need them to sacrifice other people join again. We don't lose too many people. The critical point where we there now, make the citizens not they distracted by these newly appointed commissioners. They ain't there for you, man. Don't carry the way. They will not, they are not there to carry out or to be responsible. They are not there. They are there for their masters who sent them. I can guarantee you, well, let me add allegedly, that foreigners, they are among people when they help them to do the selection. Even your National Assembly is infiltrated. It's infiltrated. We need to think what we need to do as Nigerians. Peter they do his own. I not fit knock what the guy they do. I not fit, because to be on the ground and be doing that, it takes a lot of balls. VDM don't do his own. They don't do VDM his own. You don't come out. It takes a lot of balls to do what these people are doing. Me, I'm encouraging from the judiciary. The lawyers should come out. You don't have a profession right now as a lawyer in Nigeria. It's been bastardized. All those your rules of ethic and professional conduct, they know they follow them. Your judges have gone way beyond. They know they follow am. Eh? We will not pretend to ourselves. We better know what we are doing. No, me, I just came here to remind you, people should not get carried away. People should not get carried away. Oh. They say obedient Dr. Yunus Panko posted on his thing. He said, our demand is simple. Simply for the protection of democracy that's currently being undermined by the present regime. Our democracy must survive and thrive through the strengthening of electoral system. And it's our call and responsibility to ensure that. All right? So this is from the obedient. Hold on 1 second. I think they listed about 8 things that they wanted changes made to. Let me see if we have. Let me see if they listed it. I'm not about to read all of it. Let me see. Okay. Strict compliance to educational qualifications with evidence. Compulsory debate. All registered voters must vote. National Assembly must be based on proportional representation. Electronic transmission of results. Burden of proof should be on INEC to justify the result presented. The Campi seat must be declared vacant and election repeated. Diaspora voting and voting should take place anywhere in the country without moving your votes. Your voter's card. Voter's card should be consolidated into one with value attached to it to encourage registration. Justice Muhammad Uwais' report should be considered. On the issue of unbundling INEC into 3, he said, Electoral Commission, Enforcement Commission, Delineation, I guess it's Delineation Commission, and the appointment of INEC chairman. They want them to separate these 3 bodies. I have noticed that most judges, hold on 1 second, let me pull this up. I've noticed that most judges give incomplete judgment so that there is always weak. Thank you. That's exactly what they do, Michael. They make it vague so that if there's any error, maybe somebody comes and shout, no, they will not quickly go and use Bible to correct it. Look at all the judges. It's shoddy, like a mess. It be like work when nursery school students, when they learn how to color in between lines. It be like waiting they write. For the legally warring parties to come, give them a gunje. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's for the highest bidder. That's what it has become. Yeah, exactly, Esther. That's the thing. That's why I'm supporting anybody that is fighting on any plane in Nigeria. I'm supporting because it's not easy. It's easy to criticize their style. It's easy to say, oh, you should do it like this, not do it's not easy to step up in Nigeria. Most of them, they've been bought over 10 times. They won't even have the balls to come out. But these people, I'm seeing a lot of young people coming up and doing one thing or the other. They might not be perfect. Now, where they're not rich, they go do rich. You know? There's another video I wanted to play. Did you guys see Fubara's video? Fubara's break silence, so he say he get peace of mind. All the people that they protest on his behalf, why did they protest? You know, because remember, we can say whether they say he go beg, he go demand, he go ask for peace. We can come and say they ask for peace, but your people are protesting, whatever. So anyway, you guys know the story. Me, I'm not even going to bother myself about all of that. Now, when I hear say allegation of fraud don't rock APC chairmanship primaries for Lagos. I saw a video of a man who came out and he's saying, like, they are not going to vote for TP, but you know, say all of us know the story of that. We know how it all ends. So the aspirant supporters cry foul play in Etiosa local government. Let me let you guys listen to a quick 1 minute video.
My name is Malam Jida Said. I'm from Etiosa local government, and I am the agent representing Wasiu Yekini Babatunde, who is an aspirant for Etiosa local government. Today we came here, but unfortunately, what we saw wasn't what we expected. At the first place, when we came here, they said the agents are not allowed to be in the room where the delegates will vote. That's the first flaw in the election. Secondly, after the whole election has been concluded, at the end of the day, they brought out the votes and they said, well, the votes will be counted and everything will be credible. But unfortunately, what we saw was a daylight robbery. What we saw was a shame. Was a shame to our party, because at the end of the day, how can an aspirant that has over 15 delegates, then when the counting was going on, you now tell me that another aspirant scored 19, one other aspirant scored 1, one other aspirant scored 1, and our aspirant, who the majority delegates voted for, didn't score anything. Well, I am very sure this thing will not go well for the party. And we are calling on our president, we are calling on our chairman, we are calling on the party leaders to look into this thing. That was what they did. That was what they did. That we lost the 2023 election. As we speak, Etiosa local government lost. As we speak, Etiosa local government in the 2023 election lost to Labour Party. And if we are not careful, this will happen again, just because of the greed and selfishness of our leaders. And they have done this again. This is imposition, and this is not election. And at the end of the day, we are not going to accept it. So the leaders should look into it, and at the end of the day, our mandate should be given back to our aspirant, Wasiu Yekini Babatunde. Thank you very much.
Hey, Okoko Bioko. They are crying foul now. All of them. May I play the next one for now?
17, 18, 19, 20. Akinola Abiodun, having holds the highest in the government. 17, 18, 19.
This is a fraud. Complete fraud. This is a fraud. I do not appear now, but it has no candidate. That's 24 candidates. This is a blatant fraud. This is a fraud. This is a blatant fraud. This is a fraud. Complete fraud.
Please, what is your name and your local government? And please tell us who you voted for.
My name's Lawandi Abubakar. Delegates. I voted Wasiu Akishemoni as a delegate for Etiosa local government chairman.
Thank you very much.
My position in LGA is the welfare officer.
Thank you very much. Sir, please, your name, your local government, and who you voted for.
Mr. Aladu Lipedi. I voted for Wasiu.
Thank you very much.
I'm LGA officer.
Thank you very much, sir. Your name and your position, sir.
My name is Honorable Kandis. I voted for Wasiu.
Thank you very much, sir.
My name is Akim Mustafa. I voted for Wasiu.
Thank you.
My name is Wasiu.
And your position, please.
My name is Wasiu Owolabi. I'm the PRO of Etiosa local government APC secretariat. I voted for Wasiu and my vote did not count. Yes. Thank you.
My name is Rashid Kokoro. I'm the Assistant Secretary of LGA APC, Etiosa local government. I voted for Honorable Wasiu Yekini, which my vote did not count.
My name is James Aderumi. I voted for Wasiu. I am SFISHU 1. And my name is Velo Abatunde. I voted for Wasiu at the Sakashimori, but my vote is not count.
My name is Maja Abidin, the Financial Secretary to the LGA. So I voted for Wasiu Yekini, but my vote is not count. My name is Murita Lakile, Assistant Youth Leader at Etiosa Local Government. I am delegate to Wasiu Babatunde, and then my vote does not count.
My name is Adam Simoru, Assistant Financial Secretary, Etiosa LGA. I voted for Wasiu Yakini, and then my vote is not counted.
My name is Oluguna Alabi. I'm Treasurer LGA Etiosa. I voted for Wasiu Yakini, and my vote did not count.
This is Alhaji Shamsuddin Kotu, the Secretary Etiosa. I voted Wasiu Yakini. This vote did not count. Something is wrong.
See, taste of their own medicine. Now they are saying that something is wrong. You see, when you support evil, it comes back to bite you. That's what these people are experiencing. I see your comment, Tracy. He still carry Jagaban cap put for head with the fact that they cheat them. Cheat them. It's crazy, honestly. Hey, I never see this kind of thing before. Nigerians more na radio. All this thing. Now, una know say picture don dey circulate since. Say, Peter Obi and El-Rufai picture has been making it round on social media. People have so much to say about it. I'm just going to play a clip where Peter Obi responded to it. Because I personally, if Peter Obi, if El-Rufai push say, VP, I go withdraw my support. Sorry. I know they carry eye away because the thing no touch me. Person when allegedly commit genocide. Why would they say allegedly? When we know I would rather sit it out. I would not be a part of it. I know they support evil. I'm sorry, I no go start today. So make we listen to PO response. Welcome, D. Sis, thank you. Welcome.
But I always say, let's have alliance, let's have all of us coming together against poverty, against hunger, against insecurity, and there's people who are thinking along the same line. We can no longer have coming together or have forming alliances to continue the crime scene. It must be alliances to dismantle where we find ourselves today and start building a nation that will benefit everybody, especially the poor. And if that is working, of course, there's so many people who think like that. People who are aware of our problems, and now we will come together, we can solve that. And there are things that you can see, you can feel it, that people want to do the right thing. And I can tell you, I always say people, those who want to do the right thing are far greater than those who are doing the right thing. But you know what happens that when you want to bring a change, it has happened to me as the state governor. You have for energy all those who live up the old order because they want to gang together. And then you have those who don't believe whether you will succeed. So they don't want to take risk with you because they tell you, you're going to do this. I see that even every day. We say, they're going to kill you. This thing you're doing is wrong. This thing you're doing is not. Like when I was impeached, you would say, is that you're going back for impeachment? You have to stop doing things the way you used to do it. You cannot question everything. You cannot question that. But I always tell people, last year, 2023, when I was contesting for election for the office of the president, my head of service then, a very, I don't know how to describe her, very, very well educated lady, wrote a topic. I think she passed through Cambridge. He wrote an article which he said, I wrote an article which he wrote, it titled it Stinginess as a development strategy. And people who read it, because when I came, everyone said, he's stingy. have a lodge in Abuja. No, we don't live in Abuja, so we shall shut it down. And he said like that, why are we going to have an office in Lagos? Why are we going to have presidential? The president doesn't live here. So why are we going to do that? Shut it down. Why are we going to have this and all that? And everybody quarreled with it. I said things that I think you don't even like. Why are we going to have office of first lady? Nobody voted my wife. So it is. My wife, two of us live in the same house. So you're not going to create an office for her. Because what is the office going to do? I want to have people to advise her on different, what are they advising her on? So, but it won't. Because we didn't have the money to sustain that rascality. So we shut it down. Initially it was difficult. People were questioning it. People were saying no to it. But when they started seeing us clearing backlog of debts, pension, everything, they knew, okay, this money we're saving here, we're putting it here. And people could see it. And that goes with what happens even with government. If you say, okay, we're no longer going to have this, say subsidy, where are we investing what we used to have here? Once people can see that, okay, because maybe I removed this, we're going to use it to pursue insecurity. We're going to use it in agriculture. We're going to use it to do this. People will go with you. But when you say, stop this one, and you don't see where it's going, it's a problem.
When I hear him, so he said he's not willing to do any coalition with people. He has said it before, but you know, they want to always throw that in. You know, Peter Obi is the hottest babe in town. It's like, you know, the hottest chick. Okay, everybody's streaming to him, so they keep putting pictures together, and you have people having all types of takes about it and all of that. My own be say, El-Rufai, God forbid, if El-Rufai wants to help, he should go and help in the background. That's what he ought to do anyway. If he wants a country where it can be refused, that he can take advantage of people, he should go and work in the background. Not anybody pushing that narrative of, oh, you know, VP, whatever. I'm sorry, kole work. I go your fold hand, they look una, as una they do am. Kole work. Not be that kind man. When people see they suffer, people when they experience that man, if they see and they get trauma responses. Ha! No, now, but we check am. Anyway, Shana na my take, na my opinion, no. I am not. My voted is not count. I heard it too. I just started to laugh. My voted is not count. Oh. Meanwhile, una hear say they don't carry the Nance president where they detain. They don't carry and come up from transfer him from whether na the hospital to another place. Only God knows. They say the guy he put himself under hunger protest, so you know they eat. Okay? Ha! Nigeria is a crime scene. Another person became, even though the man true he look older than, he not be like who be student, but hey, na human being. I read video shall be drink that pure water, not be small. They don't move. DSS moves prosecute. Even the grammar self or go. They don't really prosecute the Nance president with fake gun charge. Now they hear. Meanwhile, una hear say una people they go for ECOWAS meeting. Now no say na Oxford University they take commemorate the 50th anniversary of ECOWAS meeting. That tells you all you need to know. Your country is not your own. That tells you all you need. They not get where they fit do the ECOWAS meeting for anywhere for Africa. Now they have to go to the west to Cambridge. Even Obasanjo, he did there forefront. They give speech. Omo Nigeria, I hate to break it to you guys. most of your leaders in Nigeria, they be agents. I'm telling you, they are all agents. Most of them are coons. You know, Americans will say coons, right? They are house Negroes. Now they run things for Nigeria. A whole ECOWAS of African countries, they carry their meeting, come up for Africa, go, and then they drag, they say, may AES come back. Please make it make sense. See them. This Bala Mohammed, he Peking just graduate from medicine for Obodo. He even use and pose for social media. But he say education is not necessary. But in Peking just graduate as medical doctor. Eh? Britain don't change their immigration laws. Nigerians, they cry all over social media. My question to you is it your country? These people are making laws to suit themselves. You, they cry. I don't understand. Is it not time for Nigerians to be thinking, what do we do to go and fix our countries? Your country is literally Garden of Eden, flowing with milk and honey. But you are outside. Meanwhile, those same elites, they're buying up stuff in Nigeria. They are living comfortably in Nigeria. They don't even want you. They are buying up stuff. They are happy. They are masters to starch money and buy properties. You people are in foreign land crying over their own immigration laws. She said, no matter what Trump do, it not bother me. Anyhow I want to do. Trump will wake up tomorrow, say, I am withdrawing citizenship from everybody or more. Nothing they happen. So your citizenship is hanging on a thin thread. Now, yes, they don't make way for South African, all these South African Oyibo people. You don't give the refugee status. So they go soon, they come. Ew. Hey. Also, anyway, my people. One last thing before I leave. When I know this, when I'm a pastor, I won't call him. I don't know. Like one of these white garment church they go. The guy is always. He was one of the people that was stopping chat for prophecy before the election. The guy don't come out again. Hear waiting a man of God talk. His name na Primate Elijah Ayodele. Make una hear. He say if Peter Obi becomes president, war and tragedy will befall Nigeria. Mona dey hear Mumu talk. Una hear why they talk all that one. Listen, Tinubu is the best candidate, but he may not win. Gaslighting. Comment section on fire. Comment section, they say the one way Nigeria dey now, waiting that they call am peace. Another one say Monday 12/5/2025. Dear Primate Ayodele, reprophecy or paycheck unmasking Primate Ayodele's agenda. 1. With respect to your spiritual office, I urge you to desist from spreading fear, hate, and warmongering rhetoric in Nigeria's already fragile political climate. 2. To declare that war and tragedy will befall Nigeria if Peter Obi becomes president is not prophecy. It is psychological warfare, psyops disguised as divine revelation. 3. You must tell Nigerians who you are doing this for, how much you were paid, because statements like yours only serve political agendas, not God. People like you manipulate public fear, hiding behind pulpits and ropes. And the saddest part, Nigerians believe you because you invoke the name of God, whom they revere. 5, let's be clear, nothing will happen if Peter Obi becomes president. He's a Nigerian like any other. He's a Nigerian like every other. And peace does not depend on which tribe or candidate wins, but on truth, justice, and unity. In contrast, But your preferred candidate is arguably Nigeria's worst president since 1960. Under his watch, Naira fell from 500 to over 1,005 per dollar. Hunger has become widespread. Insecurity has worsened. Hope is vanishing. If you were truly hearing from God, Primate Ayodele, you'll be praying for manna and quail to fall from heaven for Nigerians suffering in the streets like the unchanging God did for the Israelites. 8, but instead you are casting gloom over Nigerians' future just to protect corrupt leaders and earn your paycheck. Nigerians, 9, Nigerians, be warned. These aren't prophecies. They are political scripts written by men in power and spoken by men in robes. Don't let fear hijack your judgment. 10, the God we serve is not the author of confusion. He's the giver of peace, wisdom, and truth. Ayodele is just a tribal bigot. This person that shared this is a preacher himself. Okay? And the other one now respond on Omo Ali, Eru, Chameleon. Nigerian mothers are crying. APC and their incompetent leader, Tinubu, made them cry. Anyone planning or campaigning for T-Pain election is an enemy of Nigeria. If you want to prevent a kwashoko outbreak in Nigeria, vote out Tinubu in 2027, Nigerians. What's the cost of a crate of ordinary eggs in your area? How much are women's sanitary pads and how much are children's pampers? If you want Tinubu to be re-elected in 2027, check your brain. You are not normal. Ona say not be the prophet when they rub head, they say man you will beat Fulham. Only for Fulham to trash the same man you be this. Pem one pem, two prophets. Oh my God. I have a video I want to play to you guys. May I pull them up? Now this one I go take run, I beg. Eh? Where the video? Okay, there you go. Actually, there are two videos. Mona Noves. Let me play this one first. Mona, listen, no.
Hold on, mute. Are you a white supremacist?
No, I'm a black man from Nigeria.
What you're a black man, Nigerians.
What did you say? What did you say? I didn't hear.
My man and I, TM, you should have been listening. Tell me you're tired so I can shut the live down.
I can say, this guy is...
Hold on, Kwajo. Hold on. Kwajo, I will expel you from this live.
Mama.
What did he say?
The guy said that Traore is a traitor. He's giving light.
Not only that. Shh. Everybody mute up. You're not the mod. TM, he said... Africa will only become great if the whitey man comes again and colonize Africa.
Okay.
And he's Nigerian. I'm seeing a pattern.
Open his mic. What tribe is it? What tribe is it?
Actually, I didn't say that. I said, number one, black people are
not... What tribe are you?
Yeah, I'm a Yoruba black man from Nigeria.
Yoruba. So I know a lot of Yorubas are against the brand. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so as I said, black people are not meant to be leaders. Black people are meant to be followers. We cannot compare the European Union with the African Union. We have people like Ibrahim Toure parading around, self-acclaimed savior of Africa. Yeah? We see how it goes. Yeah? It's just a matter of time. Now, I see a lot of panel, saying everything they want to do, how they are going against the white man. But I just smile, because first of all, Africa don't have the manpower to attack the West. And I view all of this as irrelevant, conversation. Because Burkina Faso is nobody compared to Nigeria. So, but it's just a matter of time. Because Ibrahim Toure was not democratically elected. Ibrahim Toure is a traitor.
Faso is nobody compared to Nigeria. Hold on.
You see, it's good, We are seeing a pattern in Africa, military junta, very good. Let him enjoy his time. When the United States and its other partner want to strike, we're going to see how it goes. That was how Africans were shouting during the power and authority to reserve and recycle the gold of Africa.
What are you
Hold on, mute. Are you a white supremacist?
No, I'm a black man for me.
What you're a black man, Nigerians. So
What did you say? What did you say? I didn't hear.
My man and I, TM, you should have been listening.
Okay. So that's it, right? Actually, I just wanted you guys to hear that. Okay, this is not there's tons of videos of some Nigerians going on different platforms where they're talking about Ibrahim Traore. And unfortunately, all the people that have been on these platforms are Emilokons, Ronukus, going to talk down on Ibrahim Traore, insult the man, and be bragging that Nigeria, that what is it, his time will pass, that he should step down, in fact, that the people should come, that black people are not ready. The same thing this guy said, the same people have been parroting it all over. It's a shame, honestly. It's a real shame that we've gotten to this place where other African countries are looking for ways to get their country back so that they can put it in the right direction. Some Nigerians are busy going to platforms and demonizing Ibrahim Traore because the president is from their tribe. They are part of Emilokon Ronukus. They've given their tribe a bad name. And you hear when the host of this show that was talking said, where are you from? Where are you from? He knows, they already now know that it is Yorubas that are the shame. Other African, Sierra Leone have been at Cameroon for years. I see one man. He come up, the guy they expose, say, the Ivory Coast president, they go position people for their bush with their president. Okay? The man can't blow whistle. Say make everybody share for social media. Say because make anything happen to Traore because Traore go bring about a lot of change for Africa. Older man. He put his life at risk. Every African is supporting. You know what's in the whole talk? At the end of when this man don't talk all the foolish things when we want to finish, he said if Nigeria is not ready, let's just leave. Let's just do it without Nigerians. I almost cried yesterday. I know lie to now. He said we have to move forward without the Nigerians. The Nigerians are not ready. He said that agents now fool Nigeria. Some a lot of people started coming in and saying that Nigerians are the reason they're the reason why Africa has not moved forward for centuries. Because a lot of them are coons. See me see trouble. Me, when be say I want make my country move forward. I want make my own country move forward. But we have a whole lot of people within that land, that geographical location that want to remain perpetual slaves. You hear what this Oswald they talk come off from mouth. Say the black man is not capable of ruling himself. Imagine the psyche of that kind of person. Imagine how that person they see himself. Always want to align with Yoruba people. It's a shame because they give Yoruba people bad name. I don't know what to say. Oh. To be honest with you, this is sad. I bring the video, come and listen. Mona can't hear waiting this Ozuo they talk. I did reluctant, but I can't help it because all over social media, that is the narrative. That's the narrative. Even on Twitter, people are calling Yorubas. I'm like, this is shameful. What do we do? How can we combat this? Other African countries are looking for ways to come together to make sure Nigerians, so-called people that are Nigerians, they call themselves Nigerians, Ronukus, Emilokons, 20,000 naira people. They are going on platforms. They don't give them money. They go platform, they talk dumb things. They want to remain perpetual slaves. Must we remain slaves with them? It's not up to everybody to decide. Oh, me, I not be slave. They not born me as slave. I don't know how to be slave. Now condition make boga fish bend. My papa get farmland. I don't need much for my life. If I get my farmland, I get my small house. They jollof my life. I'm rich. I'm rich. It's okay for me. Eh? Please, guys, if you hear any of these people talking on social, please tackle them. I had to go in and tackle. I had to go in yesterday and go and tell the person, say, no, be please. No, you know, the guy talk. He say, please, any Nigerian, all of them now, because the host of the person is Ghanaian. He said, we need to let our representatives know we cannot allow Nigerians into our country anymore. Even the ones that are there, they want to send them back to Nigeria. Somebody now came up and said, please don't send, make sure they now said no. Mostly the kinds of people that are talking like this, they need to check them because they don't need them in their society. Nigerians have become like that. Now I begin to understand why some people just detest Nigeria. They don't know saying that different people did that country. They say that everybody be like these people when they talk. Do you understand what I'm saying? Eh? Most Africans have this mindset, to be honest. The only time most Africans of African background believe they are better than any human being is when they are interacting. It's crazy. Michael is wild. Eh? It is wild. These are the mindsets we are supposed to bring. Can you imagine? When they say protect your womb as a woman, this is what they're talking about. Imagine having children that think like this. You go and breed with monsters, with slaves, people that want to remain slave forever. Eh? That don't believe in themselves. Because they don't believe in themselves, they blanket everybody. This is the reason why you see so Igbo people, they say nothing good can come out. Because of this kind of people when they're in a position. Plenty agents for Nigeria. Exactly. It's almost it's crazy. I'm telling you, it wasn't the slave coast for North. And now it's beginning to make sense. It's beginning to make so much sense. How you're so quick to sell your brother out. My God. It's extremely worrying. Yeah, the self-hate is extremely worrying. That I can say. Eh? When it comes to Africans globally, it's something else. But yeah, slowly. The ones that want to wake up. Do you understand? That's a valid observation, D. Do you understand? That's a valid. How about the people called men like themselves calling these types of people out? If you see the way the host handled the guy yesterday, I was like, I caught cap for him. I caught cap for him. Do you understand? There were some others that came up. I saw some videos. These are already done videos. You know, you can only download so much. You can only store so much. There's another one, though some of them came, these ones were like Biafrans. They said they'll be Biafran. Nigeria can, this one, yes, that is better for Nigeria to just go down. They were saying all kinds of crazy things. I'm like, we will just go our separate ways. It's looking like that. Because I don't understand. There's so many things that as Nigerians, people need to unlearn. The self-hatred is palpable. The fact that these people always want to align with Oyibo people is crazy to me. Anyway, my people, make I leave them for here for now. I don't know whether I will come back later, but if maybe If I quit finish today, I feel come out for like a few, maybe an hour or two. We talk about other things. But guys, thank you very much for joining me this morning. I appreciate. Again, before I leave, 30-day challenge now we do. Use your social media, Twitter, talk about them. You understand? Share the information because we need them. Do you understand? We need them. Talk to the average Nigerian. They want to say anything is authentic. They will say it's crazy. Michael, this thing when you talk so not be lie. It's crazy. Nigerian foreign. It's crazy. I don't understand. Somebody they talk about all these new artists, all these Afrobeat artists for Nigeria now. Most of them, the guy say observe most of these artists. Once foreign labels sign them up, they go they smoke, they go they do all kinds of things. If they use and warn the young people for Nigeria, say, "Mo na not copy these people. These people get top-notch health care. It's something to do that they get where they carry they go. You might not know anything. When you be all over your gwele, you want to follow these people that are living it up. You too, you want to be living their careless lifestyle. Don't follow them." This is another guy. That's his own area of activism now. I've been seeing his videos churning, and I'm very happy that he's doing it. Because me, I've had concerns because I noticed some of our artists dressing like women. Men, they go dress like women. I don't understand. I respond to Fars one time. He wear one cloth, he be like gay cloth. I say, Fars, I take God beg you. I like your music, I beg. And also now I want to blend with all these foreign people. May you have mercy, have pity on the young boys that are coming up. Not everybody. When we turn to like this, if you want to do traditional attire, it gets some ethnicities when they tie wrapper for waist. Men, they'll tie or they go put them across the chest. If not that one you want to do, no problem. But this one they do so they copy foreign people. There's an agenda behind this. Una no know, una no they read, una no they observe, una no they see this, una no they talk to fellow African American artists. I don't understand. The ones who get sense for inside. See, Zabuzi, that they call her being a Dabuzi or Shabuzi or whatever the name is. Now, so now when I can't do the watch when they do recently, I see the guy they dress on like woman. I say, hey, Otilo, Modaro, Shabuzi. I say, what did they happen to these people? Macho looking man like that, they feminize them. Oh, so, I beg. That will not be my area of specialty. I just make a talk as an aside. Yeah, Isaac, you're right. Well, greetings, my brother. Traore wisdom is second to none. Yeah, they will say foreign and their new favorite luxury. It is irritating. This so irritating. Foreign and luxury. God, what is luxury? What's foreign? You've left your place of flowing with milk and honey to come and live in concrete jungle. You dey talk to even see the money you go. If you never knock your hand for the concrete where you know nothing go come out for you. And there's a limit to how much you can grow. You get where you grow reach the hatred when you go to get you go to feel them all around you. So my people, let me leave it here. It cannot be like say nah let me waka come. But let me waka come. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. Michael, thank you. Tracy D, thank you. Isaac, thank you. See Shekiri men with their rapper and they exactly dress like a Shekiri man. No, so like Shekiri man you did dress like. Dress like that. For where me come from, na chest. They put on for chest or sometimes they go fall on for side. All those grandpapa then with chewing stick. You understand? So we Ghanaians, there's nothing effeminate about Nigerian men whose cultures are to the tie wrap. Exactly. They carry it like remake. Bam! Bam! Yeah? They go tie the put foot on for this thing for side. They put twin stick for mouth. Or the way they smoke pipe, put spike for mouth. The one say they carry them across the shoulder, carry them for hey, Meke, we go see on another one. Una do well. Thank you very much. D, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.